Hello everybody, Dustin here with Blast Away the Game Review. Today I'm actually here to talk to you a little bit more about Warframe's newest update, which actually has changed the star chart. So consider this an actual tutorial for those of you who aren't quite familiar with the game, or you've been away for a little while, or you haven't gotten a hang of it. As you can see here, I decided to go ahead and already load in the star chart. This is all pre-recorded in the game, so you're not going to see me moving the buttons. But the one thing you will be seeing is me guiding you over this. As you can see here, I decided to take a little bit of a peek at what's going on to give you an idea. The star chart has changed, and it has changed tremendously. Now you have what's called the star chart planetary junctions. As you can see here, I have the Uranus junction highlighted. This means I have specific things I have to complete before this place becomes available for, I'm guessing, solar rails. I actually don't know this part yet. I'm still new to this myself, but I've gotten a hint at it. One thing they have actually done that's really unique is they've added in video clips for the bosses. The other thing that is a little different, which I'm going to go over, is the void. The void has completely changed. You're not going to be using the old void like you did to obtain your items or even go for your prime parts. Instead, they have these things called fissures, which change the mission in which you are taking part in. This means obtaining prime parts are completely different. Now you use things called relics instead of your keys, and your keys have actually been changed to relics in order to give you a little bit of a start. Now here we have different multiple mission types. As you can see, I decided to go ahead and select one of the random ones and go ahead and take a peek at what each of these void relics will offer. Each relic has a different loot chance based on the void fissure level as well as the void ruin itself. Well, relic really is actually what it should be called. These relics offer up a chance for you to get items such as different prime parts, different crafting materials, mod cards, that kind of thing. And now the void itself is a whole new entity, which is something we're actually taking a look at. As you can see, one of the things that has changed is the void is now mission based, much like the planetary areas that we already explored. Here you will have mission types you must complete in order to unlock the further star chart, solar rails, which I'm assuming will be in here, but also, just like before, the junctions. You do have certain things to complete. One thing that has not changed is Derelict Ships, however. The Orokin Derelict Ships still work the way they used to before. You still have to have keys in order to unlock it. It's just been given a nice little remake to show you what is slightly differentiated here. As you can tell here, I don't have a Derelict survival key, so I can't go to the mission. The same goes for the mobile defense and the one just above that, but instead, for now, I'm actually going to go ahead and build a key
interesting for me,
just so that I can show you how this unlocks. Because I do have a little bit of platinum, I'm going to go ahead and sped up the key, or rather I should say speed it up, just so that we can have this done and give you a glimpse of what's going on. So let's go ahead and I've got that underway.
Or a computer. I don't have anything. It really only has the PS4.
Now as I go back in the star chart, you're going to take a notice that once again I am going to take a peek at these alerts because these do change, except for the sortie mission does not change, as you already know.
I'll oblige. Let my gavel wring justice off your thin tin skull.
So here, now that we're here, you can now tell the Orokin Derelict Survival has opened up because I have a key for it. The other ones have remained locked because I don't. Now the one thing that has changed, we were talking about, was Rails. Rails now are actually missions just like before, but they're a little trickier to find, so I've noticed they have a blue ping to them, almost that diamond look. As you can see in the diamond itself, it has a blue ping, which means I'm guessing it's a rel or it's a special event. I don't know exactly how that works since I'm still learning this myself. But thankfully I've had a little bit of time with it and I've began to pick it up. Now one thing I'll do so you can have a little better look at this, I'm actually going to cut the video away of me talking to you. Now one thing that you will see that has changed here is relays are on the map. They are still there. However, I can't go into the newest relay. I'm guessing this is new. I don't remember this one being on Pluto. It's been destroyed by the looks of it. I can't access it at all. Another thing is the star chart now tells you what maps will be on ships or planetary ground, and they might have some that are a mix of the two. Now another thing that is new are these junctions. As you can see here, the setting a junction requires certain tasks to be complete in order to take on this Specter. That's what I'm guessing is in there, or just go to the next planet. I could be wrong here, but this update has overhauled the star chart in many ways and made the game have even more replayability. It's almost like they mixed Star Chart 1.0 and 2.0 and collided them together and made a perfect blend that could almost be really considered 3.0 altogether. Now the one thing that you'll be able to see here, since I have completed most of these objectives, I do have to go collect 20 mods and complete the other task in order to do this junction. But because I do want to show you what a junction is and I am running out of time, I'm going to go ahead and show you what this is really fast. One thing you'll take note of is in the load times, they have decreased tremendously. It loads insanely fast. The frame rate smoothness has been insanely increased. But now, because I have not completed my task, I can't take on the Spectre, and I'm guessing he's an enemy I actually have to fight, but those are my rewards that I get for fighting him. Or her, whatever it is. Since they're just a shadow. But because I have run out of time, I do want all of you to know I am very thankful you have tuned in with us here at Blast Away the Game Review again. I am Dustin. I will be having some more tutorials come out with my friend Christopher Adi, who is also a fellow writer here. I hope you all have found some help with this, and we look forward to hearing back from you. Let us know what you want to know more about in the comments, and we will get a tutorial on it.